Hey YouTube, it's your girl Vet. How you doing today? I am doing great, y'all. Today is November 3rd. Tomorrow is November 4th. And guess what that is, y'all? That's my birthday. That's my birthday, y'all. I'm going to be the big 50, y'all. I'm going to be the big 50 years old. I am so happy. I am so blessed. I am so thankful, y'all. I am so thankful. God has brought me this far. 50 years old. I still remember when I was a little girl. I still remember when I was that little old spoiled girl. Woo! And look at me now. Grew up into this woman that God has made me to be. Anyways, guys, I'm going to find a little subject to talk about. I've been, making videos, but I have not posted them. And I guess it'd be something about the videos. I don't know what I don't feel is the right video. So, anyways, I just want to talk about, being in a relationship. Being in a relationship and you feel all has failed. All has failed. Nothing is going right. They don't rub your feet like they used to. Don't massage your head like they used to. Don't rub your back like they used to. All that. So, then you feel like all is failed. Then you sit back and you talk to somebody and tell all your problems to. You tell all your problems to this person. And the cleanup person. And the cleanup person may not be the right person, but they just call themselves come to clean things up, come to make things better. So you meet somebody else, you conversate, you tell them all your problems to, and they telling you everything you want to hear. They making it sound so good, y'all. Everything is so beautiful. They telling you things that your mate hasn't told you in so long. Oh, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're gorgeous. They want to rub your shoulders, want to take you, wine and dine you. Everything. Small talks and telling you that you're going to do it, you're going to make it, just encouraging you, something that your spouse hasn't done or your significant other has not done in a while. And then what you end up doing. You end up leaving your significant other to go be with this person. Because they told you everything that they think that you want to hear. And it hasn't dawned on you the reason why they was able to tell you everything that you wanted to hear is because you've told them everything that you wanted to hear and that you was not hearing from your significant other. So you have to beware of keeping things between you and your significant other. Keeping things in between you guys, because communication is the key. If you wasn't satisfied, she wasn't showing you no attention, he, whatever, was not showing you no attention, you felt like it was lacking something in their relationship, first thing you do, you got to talk to that significant other. Talk to them. Ask God to, to make them understand where you are coming from. You have to make them that they would embrace whatever you're saying, that they would take it and listen to you and understand and not take it as an insult. Because sometimes you know how it is. You sit back and you tell, your mate, you don't rub my head like you used to. You don't rub my shoulders. And then they might take it into offense. Oh, or then it's the blaming game. You don't rub mine either. You don't do this either. See, but the thing was, the one that said it is the one that seems to have the problem with it. They bring it, to light. But you know that the same thing was going on with you too. But it's not about a blaming game. It's about understanding. Be like, I do understand that. because I have been feeling that way, and I should have said something. I'm glad you said something. We can, work this out. We can start paying more attention to each other and to each other's needs and everything, and making each other feel good and encouraging each other. So that's why you should talk to your mate and not the outside world, especially when it's somebody that can damage your relationship, can come in and sneak in and corrupt your relationship. Okay? Now, you leave alone your significant other to go be with this person that has told you everything that you have not been hearing lately. Oh, they've been dressing up so beautiful, and oh, you're beautiful, you're handsome, and you can do it, baby. I got faith in you. I know you can do it. Oh, encouraging you. They're your biggest cheerleader. And it has not dawned on you. You told them everything. You gave them all the ammunition that they needed to come in there and destroy. Now you had left somebody, and because of 30% was missing out by your relationship, you moved on to somebody else. You moved on thinking that you done found better. And what you done found was a cover-up. You done found a cover-up. You done found somebody dressed up as what you explained that you was missing. Now, you can't expect a person to give you 100%. I might have said this before. Only God can give you that 100%. But you want somebody that's going to feed the same way you feed. They're not always going to give you the same, but at least close enough. Not to the point to where you're being insulted. As I said before, you don't want to be giving 80% and somebody is giving you 20%, 15%. Yeah, go. It's time then. It's time for them. The journey is over. The journey is over. The relationship has taken its course. It don't even have to be a relationship between, your significant other. That can be any relationship, y'all. When they sitting back and you giving out 80 and 90%, and they feel like, well, only God can give you 100%, and it's that, and they just do the bare minimum. They don't even give you 5%. They are insulting your intelligence. They would not cross the street for you if you needed it. You have to probably ask them to cross the street for you. But you shoot. You go straight to it. You'll shoot. And nothing but a hot second. It's nothing for you to do that. And you feeding off of energy. That's energy right there. That's positive energy. That's somebody that's down for you. Whether you're in a friendship, relationship, your relatives, whatever it is, y'all. You do not want to be insulted. You do not want your intelligence to be played with because you know better. You know better. And they know better. They know better. They just don't care enough about you to bring it like you bring it. Or even close to how you bring it. I cannot see somebody giving me 75% of energy. Always there. Always making it happen for me. Always just there for me. I ain't got a better eye. The only reason why they can't be 100% because they are not God. But they try their best to just be there. And just be there for you no matter what. It could just be a shoulder to lean on. It might be something financially. It might be that some advice, anything. It could just be anything, y'all. And then you going through something and you have a situation going on, and next thing you know, they are like they don't even see you. They don't even see you. They turn a blind eye to you. They don't see you. They don't see you. Don't even try. Don't even try. And you sitting back running, just being there constantly for everybody and everything. But I'm telling you, a lot of people say, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop doing that. No. Okay. No, God don't want you to be no fool. But don't change the person that you are for anybody. Maybe change who you do that for, but you don't change the person that you are. I don't care. You do not change the good person and the good-hearted person that you are. Some people do not deserve it, but some people do. It's somebody out there that does deserve that good heart, the intentions that you have for them to be there, to have that trusting person. You don't have to worry about them yapping off at the mouth. They gonna tell all your business. You don't want that. It's not. You don't want that. Something wrong with a person if they sit back and you tell them something, and then they gonna tell all your business. All your business. See, it's something that lies beneath that. It lies beneath that, and a lot of that ends up being jealousy and envy. Because if that wasn't the case, why are you trying to make the next person look bad? Why are you trying to belittle the next person or want somebody else to see them as being a person that's not worth anything? Or a person that's, you want to show all their flaws like you don't have any. That's not right. That's not right. But back to relationships, y'all. You leave that beautiful person that you had. The only thing is that you did not communicate. And if you would have had communicated, you probably could work things out. Now, you had left that person and got with this person. That person has left, went ahead and went on with their life because you left them. Now, the person that you done left them for is no fun anymore. They're not even enjoying it anymore because they was enjoying playing mind games with you. They was enjoying the mind games. They was enjoying feeling like they taking something. They've won a prize or something. You have to be aware of that. You have to be aware. And then you want to oh, they told me all this. They told me all that. Oh, yeah, because you told them everything. You told them everything that they didn't have no business knowing. You told them everything, so you set yourself up. You set yourself up for destruction. You set yourself up for failure. You set yourself up for heartbreak. You set yourself up for disappointment. And then it's too late. It's too late because the person that you left, because 30% was gone, or it had died down that could have came back up with communication, has moved on. Has moved on to understand, to a person that understood that person. To understand that sometimes we all fall short. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we all fall short. A lot of times we do things and we don't even realize that we're doing it or not doing it. We don't even realize it. We don't even realize it. So then it's best to let it be known and say, hey, you don't tell me you love me as much as you used to. You don't tell me, you love me, I miss the way you hug me sometimes, when I'm feeling down. You don't hug me anymore. I'm going back to relationships, y'all. You don't hug me no more. I miss how you embrace me, how you know what's something wrong with me. I feel like now that you don't even realize when I'm going through something, you're not paying me any attention. When my feelings is hurt or when my spirit is low, I feel like you're not in tune with me, and so I want that person back. I want to know what's going on. Is it something that I did? Did I do something wrong? What can I do to make things better? Is it something that I can do to make things better? I know I'm saying that, you're not doing this and you're not doing that, but maybe it's something that I can do. Maybe it's something that I'm not seeing within myself. Please tell me it's something that I'm doing wrong. See, that's one thing we got to stop doing. You might feel like, okay, this person is not doing this no more, not doing that no more, not doing this. Find out and see if it's something that you're doing. See, some people get beside themselves and don't think they do nothing wrong and don't want to take accountability of anything that they done wrong. It's always the blaming game on another person. It's always that blaming game. Y'all, we got to stop that blaming game. We got to stop that blaming game. See, because you would end up and you would lose a good person in your life because you always want to do the blaming game. You always feel you don't do nothing wrong. You always feel you do nothing wrong. I can sit back and go through relationships and I can remember, even in my own relationship, some things that I might be like, you don't do this no more. You don't rub my feet like you used to. You don't do this. And he might say something like, I remember you used to massage my head. And I'm like, yep, you're right. So now, we understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's absolutely right. You know, it's something that I'm doing, you know. How can we make this right? Instead of moving on to somebody else that's really, if you're a woman, or just say that you're a man, and you're talking to another female, which you shouldn't be anyway, because you know what's going to lead to, but you call that person your friend, and you tell them all your information, and explain to them what this woman is not doing and what's doing. A real woman is going to say, talk to your woman. Talk to her. See, because a real woman, a strong woman, and a caring woman, and a loving woman is not going to want to tear the next woman down. It's not. She's going to want to make it right with that woman. She's going to want to make sure that, especially even if she is attracted to you or think that she wants to be with you, she wants to make sure that you have exalt every avenue in your relationship. That you did everything you can to keep your relationship. No woman real woman wants you to leave your woman to be with them. I wouldn't. I don't want no man to leave their woman to be with me. Because somewhere down the line, he can do it to me. What makes me any better? Why would I encourage that? No. I love people. I love people. So yeah, I'm going to say, talk to her. Maybe she don't know. Is it something that you're doing? Tell me about what you're not doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not all on her. I always tell a person that. You know, when I grew up with me and friends, they'll tell me, it's always that woman, always that woman. No, it's something that you're doing too. What are you doing? You are doing something too. You're not innocent. She's not doing everything by herself. She's not doing everything wrong by herself. We all be doing stuff. Sometimes we don't recognize it. Sometimes we do. We just don't want to admit it. Me, if I know it and I see it, I'm going to admit when I'm wrong. I sure will. I'm going to admit when I'm wrong. Real quick. And I'm like, dog. And, you know, just sitting here talking about this, I can think about a lot of different stuff, you know. Man, you know, it can be the smallest things that we don't think that can, you know, bother a person, or it's just a lot of things, y'all. But I hope y'all got something out this video. Leave me a comment. Oh, yeah, y'all. I sat back Saturday. I was with the Renaults, and I met comedian J.J. Williamson all the way from the Mississippi, y'all. I met him that day. And it was really nice. He seemed like a really cool person. We was at Pop's barbecue. Memphis style, y'all. Memphis style. Pop's barbecue. That's where we was at, y'all. And we had a nice time. There was a nice long line. Of course, we got some barbecue that day, y'all. It was good as always. It was fire. I love me some Pop's barbecue. I especially love those rib tips. And I love the briskets. I like it all, y'all, but those are my specialties. I love it. I love me some Pop's barbecue, Memphis style barbecue, y'all. So, y'all, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment, y'all. Until next time, see you later. And yeah, y'all, tomorrow my birthday.